You like Rocket League, right? Right? Well, so do I, but it's not a perfect game. In fact, it's far from it. There are some aspects that a lot of us even hate about it, and that's what this video is about. I mean, I know you knew that from the title, but I said it because it sounded good for the intro. Why am I still doing the intro? Wait, is this even an intro anymore? Who am I even talking to? Let's get the obvious out of the way first, and that would be smurfing. It's no secret that Rocket League has a massive smurfing problem, and it's also no secret that no matter who you are, being put in a match against someone who is playing on an alt account just to get easy wins against lower ranks is not fun. Smurfing can happen in basically any rank, and yes, it can happen in SSL too because, well, Zen. Overall, smurfing just isn't fun or fair, and it's been an issue in the game pretty much ever since Rocket League came out. So yeah, don't smurf. At number 2, this is something I'm sure you've either been a victim to or have been the one doing at some point or another, and that is having/being a toxic teammate. Now, while opponents being toxic can definitely be annoying, I personally think that what's worse is when the person on your own team starts being toxic towards you mid-game. This usually starts to happen when you're losing and the person you're playing with thinks that you're the one at fault. Oftentimes, you'll either have them going AFK, own goaling, trying to forfeit even though you're only 1 goal down, or the standard quick chat spamming to try and ruin whatever chance you had left in the match. The funny thing is, by these people being toxic and not focusing on trying to win, they actually become the one at fault for the match being lost. A lot of times you can tell when the person on your team isn't a very friendly person based on what happens if you're not even losing. This could be anything from them just not saying thanks when you say nice shot, to them not even skipping replays because they want you or the other team to have to sit and watch all of the goals. And now I'm not saying this is 100% of the reason why a player might do that, but more often than not this tends to be the case, at least for me. So overall, it doesn't matter if you're winning or losing, because if you've got a toxic teammate, you're not going to be having a good time either way. Now for number 3, on the contrary, we've got players that are way too friendly/over apologetic. Now I'm not against having a good chemistry with your teammates or even complimenting your opponents after they score, but when you've got someone who is constantly saying nice shot or great pass or saying sorry after every single little mistake, it can be extremely agitating, because not only is it distracting you from the game, but it's also not like they're trying to annoy you, so like, what are you meant to do? Everyone makes mistakes in Rocket League, that's just part of the game, but when you've got a player on your team who is basically in love with their quick chat button, it can definitely be an issue. A simple sorry is just fine, and there's no need to say nice shot to every simple goal that's scored. At number 4, we've got a pretty niche one, and that is players that always spam that they're going for the kickoff, only to lose it every single time. I know from personal experience that I've straight up lost games over the fact my teammates would religiously go for the kickoff even when I'm the one that's meant to be going. I mean, it's like they're not even flipping, they're just driving at the ball like a silver, and I'm forced to either challenge on low boost or quickly go back to the net. But it's okay not to be amazing at kickoffs. However, if that's the case, then you probably shouldn't be the only one going for them, especially when someone else in your team could be taking your place. And I realize most of these are complaints about my teammates, so maybe I'm the toxic teammate. And finally, at number 5, we've got something that is personally my most hated thing in Rocket League, and that is having an off day. No matter who you are, at some point you're going to experience some really bad days where no matter what you try and do, you'll just be terrible at the game. For me, I've had days when my controller just doesn't feel right in my hands, or days when my car feels heavy. Whatever the reason is, there's times where you just can't play good. And this is for me the worst thing, because there's basically nothing you can do. Having an off day literally amplifies how annoying all of the previously mentioned reasons are, because not only are you having to deal with teammates being annoying, but now you have to also deal with yourself. In conclusion, if it's not a good day to play, then don't play. Now for honorable mentions, we've got ping, getting banned, deranking, and of course, Epic Games themselves. You know, the people that are responsible for the removal of trading. And lastly, players that ball chase. Overall, Rocket League is a very fun game, but it's got a lot of things that are just annoying. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this video, and tell me some things in the comments that personally annoy you about Rocket League, and maybe I'll do a part 2. But yeah, aside from that, if you enjoyed, then please leave a like, and if you are new, then consider subscribing, because we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. But yeah, aside from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.